Welcome back to D&D, everybody. We left off in a very interesting place last time. Before we get to all that, though, there's something I've been thinking about, and it's something that you guys have asked me. You guys have requested that you want to level up one more time between now and the end. So here's what I've decided to do. I will allow you to do this, but you have to unlock it. And I'm not going to tell you how to unlock it, except for I'm going to give you a hint. And if you can figure it out, then I will let you level up. Otherwise, you're staying where you are.
I will buy in under one condition.
Okay.
When we do unlock it, the old man from the village comes to visit and tells us we unlocked it.
That's a reference that only you and I are going to get, I think.
JT's old enough.
Like JT got it.
Are you referring to Diablo?
No.
Oh.
It's a Star Wars Galaxies thing.
Wait. The old man.
You got a video clip somewhere.
Oh, I got screenshots.
Remember a lot of stuff.
They do say a picture is worth 1,000 words.
Yeah, let's see a picture.
Do it. Well, chat. Tonight we're not playing D&D. We're going to go down the SWG rabbit hole.
Huzzah.
Let me tell you about this one time on this planet when Kid Lee got shot by a turret on the other side of the planet.
Good times. And the developer couldn't help us. And that was back when the developers would actually show up in game.
Yeah. Yeah, we actually had a developer team show up. We were, I forget, it was indoor. We were on there and doing a lot of hunting and stuff. I'd group up and you'd separate and go in because you get bigger quests if you're in a group, and then stay grouped up, but then went individually to do it. And they got tired of us getting that, and so they just raided, and they actually had ATs, and Darth Vader showed up, and it was a whole dev team. It was wild.
Yeah, we would have the devs banned from cities on planets.
You banned them? Nice.
Yeah. I have that screenshot. So, yeah, for those who don't know, back in the day, the old school MMOs, the developers would appear in the game. They could be their own characters. They could be NPCs. They would have like red names, so you would know they're a developer. It was actually Star Wars Galaxies that changed that for all games moving forward, because the players managed to kill a developer. And I have that screenshot. And so after that, World of Warcraft and beyond, devs were like, we're not going to be in the game.
Or if they are, they're God mode.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have seen WoW devs that were in God mode because they did the little flying thing.
But anyway, your hint for whether or not you get to level up. So this is going to be something that probably tonight is something it's going to be something you'll have to do. But I'm not going to tell you what it is. But your hint is you are very strong. And we're going to leave it at that.
We have to tame the dragon.
No, bench press it.
Bench press it.
Gex might have a potion for that.
Ear wrestling the dragon. Let's go.
Off the top rope.
on the top of the house.
Speaking of that, I actually did watch wrestling last night. I don't know why.
You got the new guy cursing everybody. I know that.
Finn finally rising.
I haven't been paying enough attention to it, so I don't know what happened with the Judgment Day thing. I obviously saw last night, but I don't know what led to that and what the point of it was. That's something we can talk about afterward.
All right.
I think I got halfway through.
All right. We'll get into D&D here. So I'm going to back up the scenario just a little bit in case you guys want to do something. So where the ship is on the screen is not correct. So we're backing up the ship by about 200 yards. So, yeah, we left off last time where the captain has brought you to the town that you have told her. And she's been slowing down the ship. You can see, like, the dock area sort of coming into view as the ship gets slower and slower and slower. Again, let's say you're 200 yards out. Then you get down to, like, 100 yards. And I don't know if any of you are looking over the side. I'm assuming maybe all of you are. And as you're looking ahead, the ship continuing to slow, you can see that there are cultists on the dock. So, what is your reaction to that? Is there anything you want to do? Because the captain is just bringing the ship in. We're slowing down.
You said we're 200 yards out?
Let's say 150 right now.
That's plenty close enough. So, obviously we're kind of up where we're at. Somebody has said that they saw a dragon, because I'm sure the scouts for the ship would have seen that thing way farther out than we are.
Sure.
And we know that the dragon, and we can see that the cultists are on the shore. So, as a impromptu hello, I am going to say hello to this little acolyte right here.
Hey, Jalen, what do you got in mind?
A magic arrow to his face, of course. I want to say hello.
But I was just wondering, maybe the captain has some cargo and stuff. I was thinking, what if, and this is just me spitballing the idea here, I come from sort of a shadier background. What if we were to somewhat, I don't know, be a little more discreet? I don't know. I was just thinking outside the box.
Or what was the range of those deck guns again?
Plenty far.
Okay, never mind.
Just a thought. We could give him a warm welcome.
Oh, I mean, we got time to brainstorm this. The ship's still on its way in. What do you guys want to do? I was just thinking of thinning the herd.
Right. Oh, I understand.
Is this a lighthouse on the point out here?
Yes, it is.
And there's no cultists by the lighthouse that we can see?
Nope.
I mean, if we really want to be sneaky, we could have the captain not go all the way in. We swim to the shore and have her not even stop, but just head back out to sea.
That was kind of my second thought.
I was thinking about that too. What about
You guys can get over there pretty easily, wherefore as I would have to do it a little more manually.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Little oof. And what about the hoppers?
Are you asking their opinion?
I was just going out there to Jalen and
What if they got off farther down from town? I mean, think about the chaos that this is going to cause of this boat that they're expecting, obviously, for us to be on, and it just keeps going. And then when it's around a bend, more people get off and come from the other side of town.
I guess we have to talk to the captain, make sure she's okay with it. Don't want to get her in some undue trouble or anything like that.
Well, I think we were the only cargo for this place, right?
Correct.
That I don't know. Yeah.
Yes, out of character.
Yeah, I thought
correct. Yep.
Yeah. So she's here strictly for us. And if it takes her out of harm's way after everything she's been through the last week, I don't think she would actually have a problem with it.
Okay, let's ask her or something like that. And I think that's a good idea. Let the ship just keep on going, maybe.
Yeah, well, you know, we'll get off on this side of the cove. We're obviously far enough out that, you know, so I'm going to ping the map a little bit here. So if we got off in this area, right, I'd have to swim to shore. Granola would probably have to go up with the Harpers and come back around, depending on where they get dropped off at. But you two could get right up there and be scouting before I even reach there. And then the ship could just kind of cruise by and then just kind of keep going until it's out of sight on the other side and drop the Harpers and Granola off over there, and we can meet them up. We can meet with them and Leosin later.
I like that.
Looks like they could probably get dropped off around over here.
You know, I mean, at least Leosin, I think, has enough of a tactical mind that he could figure out where to get dropped off at and what the plan is.
Yeah. Here for just a quick second, I'm going to switch maps to see if this gives us a better view of... Not really.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Well,
okay.
between Leosin and the captain, I'm sure they can find somewhere for the Hoppers and the Enclave to disembark.
Right.
Sounds like a pretty tactical arrangement there. I like it.
Approximately what time of day is it?
We'll say it's about 11 a.m.
That would kind of work out perfectly. By the time I got off the boat, got to shore, recouped a few little bit, it would probably be getting close to being dark. We could reconnoiter a little bit and see what's going on. From what we can see here, we don't see any civilians or any city folk running around. It's all cultists.
Which you do find that to be interesting as well. I'm sure.
Yeah, that's the reason why I would like to reconnoiter a little bit. I mean, we don't want to put civilians in jeopardy, but you know, if we don't have to worry about civilians, that makes a little scorched earth more possible.
Yeah. Or if it's a bigger trap that we can't see.
It's always a bigger trap.
True. Very true.
It's always bigger on the inside.
Wrong universe.
You don't know that. All right. So what say you guys? You want to talk to the crew and the captain and see what we can get done before we get too close?
Yeah.
As you walk up, she says, "Ah, Mr. Jalen. As you can see, we have arrived. I hope you've enjoyed your journey with us."
Oh, it was definitely a journey. Adventures abound, but we have a plan.
A plan for what?
Obviously, killing my cat in the background. Well, here's what we want to do. And then I lay it out.
I'm confused. Why are you doing this?
See those people on the dock?
Dragons.
And you see that big dragon that's really a little dragon, but it's a big dragon?
Yeah, I saw that. I thought it was kind of odd, but I just figured I was dropping you guys off and we're going to be on our way.
Well, and that's, kind of still the plan, but we're going to be dropped off back there, and then you're not going to stop. We don't want to put you in harm's way any more than we have to. You've been through enough for the last week.
Wait, so we're not stopping?
I don't think
Let's
we
put it this way. I think if we did stop, your ship would be in danger from dragon fire.
All right, and she immediately interrupts you and starts yelling at her crew. She's like, "Hoist the sail, raise the anchor, get the yard arm over there. We got to turn the ship."
Do it casually.
She starts cranking
just-
the wheel.
We want you to still kind of come in like you were just going by, but we need to be off, and then we'll talk. I'm hoping Leosin's up here with us, but we want Leosin and his group to drop off farther down, and we can kind of flank the town, and kind of go from there.
Okay, so this is the captain. Okay, so you want me to go ahead, we'll head back out to sea. Maybe break line of sight with the docks, circle back around towards the lighthouse, and we'll do I need to stop the ship, or are you guys just gonna jump off?
No, I'll just kind of slow down so it's not like hitting pavement when we go into the water. But I don't think you need to stop, and it will keep you guys out of harm's way. As far as Leosin and his crew, what we would want to do is drop them off farther. You'll work autonomously back to the town, protect civilians if need be, but then we would work ourselves to... it looks like there's a statue or a monument in town. We can kind of use that as a guide point and work our way there and meet there, however long it takes.
And Leosin says, "All right, that sounds good. So I'll take Gwenora, and you want me to take the Harpers and the Emerald Enclave?"
Yep, you'll take everybody but us three.
Okay.
I would take Granola with us, but she would probably sink before we got her to the lighthouse.
A wise choice. So, as you guys are talking, the ship is heading back out into into the sea. And a while goes by, and the captain is like completely trying to turn the ship around. She says, "This is not an easy maneuver. The winds are kind of against us here, but I'll get it around eventually."
Okay, take your time. We really don't want to be up there before dark anyways, because we want to get set up and be able to do some recon before we start an op.
So it probably takes a good 45 minutes. And so we'll kind of move over to the lighthouse area. So if you guys want to move your icons wherever it is you want to position.
So how close would she have gotten to the lighthouse?
I'd say probably a couple 100 yards out. I don't know how far you guys can do your thing, but we're going to have to go in the water at some point.
Yep. So the boat swings around. You guys jump off and start swimming towards the rocks. Yeah, how I would describe this area is it obviously does go up, but it's not like a cliff's edge. It's, if you've ever seen, I guess, kind of have a lighthouse to where it's like rocks and then it goes down and then rocks and then goes down and more rocks. So it's like you can climb it. It's a little rough, but you can do it.
That's fine. If we stay on this side of the lighthouse, we should be pretty much invisible.
Yeah, you go down a little bit, maybe it might be easier climbing too. Yeah, a Misty Step is 30 foot, so.
Okay, well that at least get you guys up the cliff.
Yeah, that's what Gex would stay with you guys, and then he would go ahead and kind of as a early thing, kind of use Misty Step and get at the top and kind of
So
scout.
what I want to do is I want to secure the lighthouse and get up in the observatory area of the lighthouse, obviously without being seen.
Since it's not a cliff, I probably would have just climbed up since Misty Step costs me a second level slot.
That's fine.
But Gex would have taken the opportunity, kind of stayed in the trees and stuff as they were working their way up and kind of scouted out the lighthouse,
Okay.
at least on the outside.
But yeah, the lighthouse does appear to be clear. And yeah, you guys don't see any cultists in this area. And this is up on a hill, and you can obviously see how the hill goes down. And yeah, there is a large statue. And that's sort of the town square area. There's a building kind of next to it, which I'm going to say is this building here. Like sort of the blue L-shaped one. We're going to call that like City Hall. Probably from the top of the hill here, like you can see the dragon. It's not really doing much. It's just kind of hanging out, and you can see that there's some cultists like around it.
Do we see like anybody around the statue or that City Hall building?
No.
No people at all, just the cultists.
Yep. It's definitely a fairly small town. You could consider it like a little fishing village. When you did get a little peek at the docks, you could tell that the cultists there were moving a bunch of stuff around. So it could have been possibly that there was another ship here within the past couple hours that dropped off stuff. Or maybe they robbed. Hard to say.
I think we're okay here. I still don't see any like regular townsfolk or anything. Just a few cultists.
All right, just the way we like it.
Gex, all of a sudden, you like in your mind, you hear something, and you hear the message of, "Hey, this is Leosin. There are some carts over here."
Okay, the Othan, where is here? I'm over by the lighthouse.
And I don't think you have the ability to return message, do you?
Yeah, message you get, you can reply to it
Oh, okay.
internally, yep.
Yeah. So he says, nearby where we were dropped off, we see a couple carts loaded with stuff. Maybe they're getting ready to take those to the castle or wherever.
Okay, I got that. I'll tell Jalen and Jonathan, and we're by the lighthouse. We're getting ready to start heading into town, I believe, and kind of doing some more scouting.
Well, we'll just observe. If we hear trouble, we'll jump in, unless you want us to do something.
That sounds like a plan. Okay, that was weird. I just had a message from Leosin in my head. Anyway, they're on the other side of the town. They see where they're at. They can see some carts with that look appear like they're loaded up, like maybe they had a ship come in, and so they might be getting ready to go to that castle. So he says that they're just going to stay put, and if things start getting exciting, that they'll jump in. So,
Okay, sounds good. Let's get up in this lighthouse and spend a few minutes seeing what's going on. I'm assuming the light is on in the lighthouse.
Yes.
Okay, so we would be the level below that. And hell, even with that light, even Jonathan would be able to see what's going on.
Even Jonathan, come on.
Yeah, it's still daytime, but as you look around the town, you did notice that they've got like hooded lanterns on poles and stuff like that, but they're not currently lit because it's daytime. Now, whether or not somebody's gonna light them, you don't know, but
Yeah, but my thinking out of character is being the level below the lighthouse or below the light, it would wash us out and you wouldn't be able to see us at all.
okay.
And then as that light comes around, even after it's dark, we'll be able to see what they're doing probably for most of the town. And then, of course, Leosin's coming at the other side, and they would be able to signal or react as necessary.
It's all weird. It's gonna kind of hang out till it gets closer to dark. Oh, did you think we should go ahead and scout out some more?
We wanted to be up here long enough to gain information on possibly what they're doing, what buildings they're inhabiting, if there is any civilians, where they might be, things we need to know. I'm going to throw out an acronym that you guys probably won't know. But do you guys know what MET-TC is?
Nope.
No.
All right, I'll post something in chat. Because it's easier to type it or just copy and paste than it is to trying to explain it.
Maya, tell us what... No, never mind.
I to get Maya shut down.
It's the code phrase to brick the AI.
Ooh.
I put that in Twitch chat. This is what we use anytime we go and engage something. We want to know this information before we engage it.
Okay.
Nice.
But yeah, as you guys have been, you've probably been observing for, let's say an hour or so at this point, and the handlers that are around the dragon, they're not moving too much. Like, they might go in and out of a couple of the nearby buildings, but there's always at least two guys near the dragon. It could be to keep it calm, to keep it there. You don't really know. The guys at the docks are just constantly, like, moving stuff around, and
Okay, so just normal ops.
What the two cultists by the dragon, are they actively like holding anything or watching the dragon closely?
I would say that you can only get a partial answer on that based on your distance. They're not holding anything. Like, it's not chained or anything. Like, it's fully loose, but beyond that you can't really tell.
Okay, that's what I was checking, like if it was like being held there to look like a show of force, but really was being like restrained. And still, no townsfolk or anything moving around.
Nope. Yeah, you'll see like another cart show up to the dock, and they start to like load up that cart. Actually, I think I can just do this. Oh, there we go.
Okay, and these carts, are they going to a building or are they going elsewhere?
No, they're not going to a building. They're just kind of like sitting out in the open for now. It's like they're loading them up and then just putting them like on the street somewhere.
Okay.
So they're definitely getting ready to set out on some sort of caravan.
Yeah, and we need to stop this before that happens.
How close does it look like they are to their finishing their goal?
Not very. Like, there's a lot of stuff down there. And it looks like they don't have that many carts in town. Like, there's not enough carts for the amount of stuff they have.
Which means more people will be coming.
Yeah.
That's a possibility. Also, going back to the original map that you guys had found that even, like, told you about the castle that was near this town, you could guess that it's probably about 10-ish miles from here.
Oh, I thought it was further away.
Yeah, just a guess. Maybe it is a little further.
All right, what do you guys want to do? We got to start doing something. We need to be pretty much as stealthy as possible. We don't want to fight that dragon and that drake together. Really don't want to fight the dragon at all. I mean, kind of what we gathered earlier, the dragons aren't necessarily, I don't know how to say it.
In their right mind?
Well, maybe not in their right minds, but they're willing participants, but not really to the point that I think they're all in.
Well, if we head down to that little kind of seems like a wooded area there near the beach, just want to try to sneak back down and attack those guys first. If we do that, then we could get cornered on the beach, but we wouldn't have to fight the dragon at first.
Well, I think if we could get Leosin to kind of start removing people from where the carts are, we can take care of the docks pretty easily. And then at some point, somebody's going to notice something regardless. There's just too many people moving around.
Yeah.
They're going to notice people even start missing. You know what I mean?
Well, I could reply to Leosin, but that was only because he sent me some sort of message thing in my head. I don't have the ability to contact him on my own.
Are we sure that we trust some guy that hears voices in his head?
It's a magic thing.
As you guys are talking, you get another message in your head from Leosin. And he says, no change here. Is there anything you want us to do? Is there a plan?
Scout and secure carts as able.
Okay, Jalen says that if you can possibly take out the people near your area by those cars or something, if there's a small group over there, you can probably take them out. Then I think we're going to make our way to the docks and start thinning out the people down there.
Okay, let's do this. Give me 10 minutes. If you hear a commotion, that means they found us. And come running. Otherwise, I'll let you know when it's done.
Okay. When you say give us 10 minutes, do you want us to go ahead and start attacking at 10 minutes or wait till we hear a commotion?
Yeah, only attack if you hear a commotion. Otherwise, I'll contact you when we're done.
Okay, sounds good. And then Gex relays what he heard from Leosin to Jonathan and Jalen about Leosin and that group is going to attack and then wait 10 minutes. And if they hear a commotion, it's not done quietly, then go ahead and attack. If not, then he would contact us.
Okay.
Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Nine or below. 13. Okay. So they... Okay. So Leosin sends you a message, and he says, it's done. We've taken out 4 guys. We've drugged them into the tall grass. Nobody saw us.
I was actually right before you did the roll. I was like, okay, were we going ahead and start out before we? That's fine.
All right, so ask Leosin to monitor the group with the dragons, and we're going to work on the docks.
Okay, we're going to head down towards the docks now. Keep an eye on the dragon area with those cultists up there. And if you start seeing them move towards the docks, you'll know. You'll hear a commotion from us.
All right, we've repositioned behind one of the houses near the tall grass.
All right, sounds good. Again, Gex relays what he heard, and then, okay, I think we can go ahead and head down toward the docks. They're going to keep an eye on the dragon and those guys. They repositioned behind one of the houses, so they got some cover.
All right, let's go get to work.
Following your lead.
And I will give each of you one surprise attack before we roll initiative. I'm actually going to reposition these 2 guys like they're loading the cart. This guy is over there, and the rest of them are going to stay where they're at.
All right, well, I want to come up and quietly start taking these guys out.
Just for reference for right now, because I would assume that's an angle from where we're at down to the beach. How tall is that building that we're at?
It's about 10, 12 foot.
Okay. Is it closer, like on the backside, into the hill, or is it still the same height all the way around there?
It's very close to being the same.
Okay. Okay, gotcha. All right, thanks. Okay, so what are you gonna do? Pop out and then try to get a surprise attack out on real quick.
Oh, we can try and do one at a time, or we can try and take as many as possible. What do you guys want to do?
say we try to focus one down. Maybe.
All right. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to grab this close guy, swing him around into you guys, take him out as fast as possible.
All right.
So for my action, it's just, grab him by the cloak and swing him around before he can really react.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do a strength versus dex. You'll have advantage, he'll have disadvantage.
My strength versus his dex, is that what you want to do?
Yeah. And then, yeah, you'll have advantage, he'll have disadvantage.
Oh.
I'm not a strong person.
Oh.
That didn't work.
Oh.
Okay, so you grab him and you attempt to toss him backwards, which you do like a little bit. But then he manages to like squirm away from you. And
Okay.
And then what happens next?
My bonus action, I give him the sword.
Okay.
If Jalen does manage to kind of tug him to, would we be close enough to try something also?
Well, we'll do this. Oops.
Okay.
I'm gonna move his icon. So he's. Why is this being goofy? He's here now. So yep, 26 is a hit, obviously.
He gets 9 from me.
Okay, so Gex had thought about, using his dagger, but as he sees the guy kind of struggling, kind of getting out of Jalen's grip, he's gonna head and then start. It's time to go loud, I guess. So he's gonna fire off his 2 Eldritch Blasts. So.
$24 for 4. 14 for...
Does a 14 hit?
Yep, it does. For 9.
9. That's mine.
All right. Agent, can you finish him off?
Well, since there's not really enough room for me to get up to him, I'm going to go ahead and fire a firebolt.
You can squeeze up to him. As long as, it would have to be people that didn't want you to get through. Like, you're on team, you could squeeze.
Yeah. Does a 13 hit?
It does.
And then a second firebolt.
You can stop there, because the 11's going to kill him.
So I want to do the Acolyte burst. They're weaker.
Nice.
So, yeah, that guy drops to the ground. Were you heard? Again, same thing, 9 or under. You were.
Right, stay here. Let's see what they do. Drag this body back to the grass.
Yeah, so
I go ahead and grab him and drag him back.
So as you guys are doing that, you hear somebody say like, "Hey, did you guys hear that? What was that? It came from over there." So I'm gonna give you a chance to, if you want to do something. So they're like slowly like looking around and like walking to your direction.
All right, so if we can tell, kind of peeking around the corner, that they're all coming, it's go time.
Yeah, they're all coming.
It's go time.
I'll give
right,
you each. I'll give you each
good.
one more shot.
Okay. Well, in amongst what we were doing, waiting for them, I would have put my sword away and grabbed my bow. So first guy, actually, I'll shoot at the green guy. He's a little more off center from where I'm at.
Which one? Green or teal?
Green.
Green. Yep.
I'd have had a better shot on him. So 6 piercing and 2 whatever damage. And then just kind of back up.
All right. Which one did you?
There's a guy out by the beach that's kind of by himself.
Oh,
There's
okay,
also
okay.
another guy coming up next to the building.
I went ahead and since they're all coming, I go ahead and go around and up to the teal guy, and I hit him with my.
Okay.
Does a 14 hit?
Yes.
And so 14 for 9 and 17 for 12.
Gex is gonna target the one that Jalen mentioned, that near the water's edge.
Okay.
I'm assuming 15 hits.
Yep. Eldridge Blast.
11 total.
Okay. And now we shall click on the tokens and roll. Acolytes are 11, and cultists. Oh, I don't need the assassin thing up anymore.
Wait, are you saying that we already went in turn order?
Close.
That's pretty cool.
All right, Jalen goes again.
All right, I will shoot the green guy again.
Man, big 11.
For 13 points of damage. And that'll be my turn.
Back over to the paladin.
Gex, are you still in contact with Leosin?
Not unless he messaged me again or whatever he did in my head.
Okay.
So for my bonus action, I'm going to cast this. Oh. Come on. Oh, that's what I was looking for.
Till the spell ends, attacks with the weapon do an extra 1d4. Okay.
And then I'll attack the teal. For 13 plus
10 is a miss on those
Two.
guys.
Well, I get another shot.
There you go.
And it's a total of... let's do the total of 17.
Okay. He's looking very rough.
And that'll end my turn.
Gek's gonna pop out again, and he is also going to target the same one, the green one, on the edge of the water.
For 6.
Does a 13 hit?
Yep, 13's good.
For 9. So 15 total.
And you see that Eldritch Blast hit him in the chest, and he falls over dead.
So Gek's gonna pop back around the corner. I got that one, Jalen.
Good. Hey, if you get in contact with Leosin again, tell him that we want to avoid killing the dragon.
Wait, kill the dragon. Got it. Oh, you sure? Wait, we don't want to kill the dragon.
We want to capture and interrogate.
Oh, okay. The only thing I can do is talk to him. I got it.
It's just a baby dragon. You'll be fine.
Okay,
I don't know if
okay,
I'd call that a baby dragon, but whatever.
It looks more like your medium size to. Oh crap, that's large to me. But okay.
Acolyte to Jonathan with a guiding bolt on a crit.
That does not hit.
Crit hits automatically, right?
Yep. Whoa!
Damn.
Never seen a guiding bolt hit that hard.
That's crazy.
Wait.
You know what a guiding bolt does, right, Jonathan?
Yeah, I've always only seen it do peanuts.
I don't know if I've ever seen one crit like that. That's
No,
first.
I've never seen it do that.
All right, so this is going to be very interesting. Actually, no, I'm going to reverse my decision there. So the red one and white one are bringing out their hand crossbows. First one is a miss. 23 is also a miss. And then the one that's in your face. Swing 1, miss. Swing 2, miss. You got lucky. As we then go to Jalen.
No, I've got high AC.
All right. Hearing Jonathan have taken a pretty good hit out there. As I poke my head around, I will ask Jonathan if he's okay. And then I will, as a bonus action, cast Hunter's Mark on the Acolyte in the back, and then attack him with my bow. For a total of 14 points of damage.
Okay. All right. Jonathan, having taken a bunch of light to the chest, I guess.
How does radiant damage a paladin? That's what I want to know.
It's a good question. It's because it's wielded by this guy, it's dark radiant magic. Corrupted radiant magic.
I will use my flail on the teal guy.
Okay, we'll stop right there. You hit him because you're very angry and he's dead.
And then I'll use movement to move up here. And I will attack. With my second attack, I will attack the red guy with
Okay.
my flail. And hold on. For a total of 17 points of damage.
Okay. Here, real quick, Gex, you get a message from Leosin. And he says, I can hear you guys doing your thing down there. Are you good, or do you need help?
Right now, I think we're doing okay on the beach. But how are the things up there with the dragon? Have they moved any? If they do, go ahead and engage. But Jalen said, don't kill the dragon. Repeat, don't kill the dragon. We're going to try to maybe restrain him. And Jonathan, wait, you saw that before. He could talk to dragons. Maybe we'll try to interrogate him or something. That's Jalen's plan, so it's not bad. So
And you hear mentally, I guess. There's a pause. Like usually, you guys are going back and forth pretty quick. There's a pause this time. And then after like a few seconds or a minute or whatever, he replies and he says, I can't guarantee that. If it starts turning on us, we're gonna have to take it down.
but I understand that, but maybe try weakening it or dodge it. But I understand. Do your best. That's all we can say.
Add a character. Meanwhile, Jonathan has no idea about this plan because he was already engaged when Jalen told Gex to do that.
Yep.
Okay, we got plenty of time before you're fighting a dragon.
Then Gex will relay that to Jalen. Okay, Leosin did contact me, and he said that they will try their best, but they can't promise anything in case the dragon starts attacking them or whatever.
Roger.
Okay, and then sorry. Did you have like one more swing, Jonathan?
No, I did both of them.
Okay.
It's Gex's turn, so Gex's gonna kind of pop out and see that the seal guy now is gone and Jonathan's moved up, and he's gonna kind of wave on to Jalen. It looks like Jonathan's making some headway here, so Gex is gonna kind of move up.
Roger. If you can get a shot on the acolyte, do it.
Oh yeah, I see him. The far one got it. And so Gex is gonna take that information from Jalen, and he is going to target him with the Eldritch Blast.
Big 10.
A 7.
And once again, your second blast will take him down.
All right, he's down, Jalen. You're up next.
Right. Good job.
That's Gex's turn.
All right. Both of the cultists in front of you throw down their hand crossbows and bring out their swords. And they start swinging wildly. Miss, 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 miss. Just bouncing off your armor.
Only one of those actually bounced off. The rest just completely whiffed.
Yeah, Jonathan is doing his like kung fu moves where he's got his hands down to his side and he's got a cultist on the front and back, and you're just like dodging, just like moving, just dodge. As we go to jail.
Tai Chi walking for his workout.
Yeah.
All right. I want to move my hunter's mark to, we'll go with the white one. And we'll attack him. For 19 points of damage. I'll move up a little bit, and that'll be my turn.
Okay. Quick out of character, just so you guys know, because I made the joke that these guys are stronger now. I did double their HP and doubled their damage and everything, and it's not making much of a difference. I gave them some new moves too, like Guiding Bolt.
Yeah,
It
you
made
need
a
to-
difference taking out half of freaking Jonathan's health.
Yeah, I went from 78 down to 46.
Although that guiding bolt was great, but they need to go find a good armor shop.
No, the funny thing is that if that hadn't been a crit, 24 is my AC, so that shouldn't have hit.
Right. Yep. I don't know
You're
what.
speaking in tongues.
Yep. He's tried to speak that language before, but he doesn't have the potion. It doesn't work anymore, so it's gibberish now.
Is that the Dungeon Master language?
Yeah.
So on to
All right.
Yep, on to Jonathan.
I will keep it simple and flail with... Does 14 hit?
Yep.
So flail for 9. Oof. What happened to my flail?
It's broken.
It went back to normal.
So flail again for 10.
And that guy's looking pretty
And that
rough.
will end my turn.
Gex is going to continue aiming at the one that he sees Jalen had fired at. So. $13.
Yep, you're good.
Five. 11 total.
All right, attempting to swing the scimitars one more time. They all miss.
Why did he get 4? It was only one guy.
There's two guys.
Oh, wait, the other one is what? Okay, yeah,
Yep.
sorry, the
Yep.
icon got me confused.
Yeah, I wish there
All
was
right.
like a target icon that I could use for Hunter's Mark, but there's not.
Well, we're going to move it here in a second anyways, hopefully. So, 16 points of damage to the alkali.
Yep, and that will drop him.
And then bonus action, move my Hunter's mark to the red one.
Actually, wait a minute. There is an icon that I haven't seen. There is that one. That's maybe a little bit better.
There you go.
Well, we'll see if Jonathan can clear off the bottom here. Okay.
9. Does that do that, or do you...
Nope. You smack him right across the back, and he goes down.
just for fun?
Quick noise check. Did the group up top hear you? They did.
Oh boy.
So you have like a minute or two here to decide what you're gonna do. Gex, you also get a message from Leosin saying, "Hey, I think they heard you. Some of them are heading your way."
Roger. Thank you. Jalen, Leosin said they heard us.
Yeah, I think it's time for them to join the fight.
All right, Leosin, move in.
Okay, we'll head towards the dragon.
Oh, he said he's heading towards the dragon.
All right.
Can't reply to him.
Oh, that's okay. He knows what is expected.
All right, so charge in.
Wait, did you tell Jonathan?
Jonathan, don't kill the dragon. Now you can charge in.
I was gonna try to talk to the dragon.
Oh, okay, good. He knows. We all know. Just wanted to make sure it's not Gex's fault. That's all that was my important.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and use my movement and run in right in front of the Drakeling.
So this area right here, I'm gonna say it's like rough terrain, and so
Yeah, half then. If it's rough terrain, it's half.
I'm just curious here. Yeah, and again, this isn't quite to scale, but
I would say probably, 30, 40 feet total.
yeah. But I'll let you guys once again do one free move, and then we roll for. Well, I'll add everybody else to the tracker. Or actually, no, we'll just go down. Well, here we'll do this. We'll go Jonathan, Gex, Jalen, and then I'll roll. Since that's still kind of in turn order.
Okay.
This is a building right here by Gex, right?
So, question: would my divine favor still be active?
Yes. I'm gonna say that's like a boat dock. There's like there's like some boats there.
Like a turned over boat. I got you. Yeah.
Yeah.
For Gex, it's complete cover. There you go.
Okay. For my bonus action, I will cast this on the Drakeling.
Okay.
And then I shall hit it with my flail.
Oh boy, that's not good.
You hit nothing.
And I will try. Can I try again with a nat 1?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also a miss.
So I'll just stand here looking like an idiot.
You're like, hi, guys.
He's like the old martial arts movie. He's up there swinging his flail, and then he doesn't hit anything, and he just stands there.
He did know that he could kill that one, right, Jalen?
I said dragon, not Drake, but yeah, whatever.
Okay, well, maybe he was trying to intimidate it. Oh, yeah, I'm sure that's it. Anyway, I'm going after that, the one, my left of the Drake there.
And sorry, you said you were going after the
one, yeah, Gex, yeah. Gex is left of the Drake, so it would be the white one there.
Oh, the white. Okay. Double 13s.
Oh, nice.
Okay, I got Gwenora added. I need... The Harpers actually haven't had a chance to fight yet because they were all sleepy the entire boat mission, pretty much.
All right. They should be well rested.
All right, dragon time. Copper Dragon Wormling gets added to the board.
The Wormling, baby dragon.
You go tell us it's a baby.
What about the Drake?
Do-do-do-do-do-do. Where is... Oh, here we go. Guardrake. Alrighty. Here's what we gonna do. Purple is right... actually, purple's gonna move around into melee range on Jonathan. And he is going to hit you with his club and miss. We then have one more at range. Let's go a little Sacred Flame on Jonathan. DC 12 Dex save. All right. You fail.
Again with the radiant damage.
I think I've seen Sacred Flame work more from the cultists than I've ever seen in my life.
It's same, yeah. Dark Star Matter.
All right. Cultist Scimitar 1-2. Miss. And I'm going to just go to Jalen here for the next one.
All right. I am going to bonus action move Hunter's Mark to the purple, or no, yeah, to the purple acolyte.
Okay.
And Uno Mas attack. Or 15 points of damage.
It's pretty good.
And that will be my turn.
Back to Jonathan.
Okay, I am going to attempt this again.
There you go.
So 7 plus... What happened to my damage there is what I want to know. 7 plus 1 plus 4, so 12 damage.
Okay.
But I can do it again. So 11 plus
Nat
1.
ones.
Yay.
At least it's on my lowest damage output. Plus 2, so 14. And that's all on the Drakeling.
Yep. He looks slightly annoyed.
Gex, hit that acolyte.
All right, Leosin is going to run out into the middle of the street here, and let's start out strong. We haven't seen the old fireball here in a while. $27.
Oh, no.
And what's the spell on that? Dex save. Okay. Acolyte. Right. Cultist. 14. And Dragon. Okay.
Wait, only the dragon takes a bunch of fire damage?
The others are half, I believe.
Yep.
Now you gotta roll for damage.
27. You rolled
27, yep.
Oh, okay. Oh, he had a crit and a nat 1 in there.
Still not bad. It's still decent damage going out. All right. Gwenora is going to then run around and get into everybody's face. She is going to go after the Acolyte first. She will go ahead and rage. And then swing 1. Plus rage damage. Or maybe, actually, that might auto-calculate. Okay, it did. Okay. Once I hit the button. That's actually really kind of low damage, but... All right. And then... Yeah, I haven't looked at the Harpers. What did I do for them? The Harpers are a level 6 champion fighter is what I customized for these guys. Okay.
And there are 3 of them. It's 3 of them, right?
Technically, but at the moment, we're not going to worry about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they do get 2 swings. Whoop. Oh, hold on. I know why I did that. Let's...
Why is a fighter using a rapier?
Because...
Dex fighter. Dex fighter.
Yeah, it's because of his champion thing that I did on him. Okay, anyway. Starting over. 10 miss. 8 miss. God. Why were those bad rolls? All right. Emerald Enclave will stand next to Leosin and fire off multiple arrows. Hit and hit. Well, at least somebody's hitting over there. For 15. That is on the dragon. And now the dragon gets to go. We'll start out small. On Gwenora here. $21 for 7.
Yeah, she's raging, so that's not...
That's right, that's half damage.
pretty sure Kid Lee turned on the secret nerf damage for my flail, and it's affecting his damage as well.
Maybe. All right. So the Drake, the guard Drake on Jonathan would go a little bite, and then a little tail swipe. Both missed. Club strike on Jonathan, which misses. Where's my one up there? In melee range. Club strike on Gwenora, misses. Scimitar strike, or should I say double scimitar strike, miss on Jonathan. Crossbow strike on Gwenora, hits for 4. It's a very long explanation there, but
I'm not trying to get Jonathan killed.
2,
but
not 4.
now, with your rules of advantage, would they have advantage on Jonathan?
Technically, yes.
Again, not trying to get Jonathan killed. Right?
You're totally trying to get Jonathan killed.
I hear Gex is actually working for the enemy.
He's got 25 plate. He's fine.
As we go to Jalen.
It's only 20.
All right. Looks like everybody's engaged. I am going to do a little arrow flinging at my purple acolyte. For 12 points of damage. And that will be my turn for now.
All right, Jonathan, 3-on-1.
Alrighty. Flail attack on Drakeling.
Good hit.
No, it wasn't. Look at that damage. Plus.
Yeah, you rolled a 1 again. You rolled 2 1s.
Wow. So, 10 damage.
Okay.
And
then that's a miss.
And that's my turn.
All right. Let's see what Leosin is cooking up this time around. Let's see if we can clear these smaller ones off the board. Let's do. I'm gonna hide that for a second.
Do we need to resort now that everybody's gone?
What do you mean?
Initiative order.
No.
So, when you had Gex move last time, you
because you said we
had him. You moved him down, and then you added the
yeah, because on mine it's not sorted yet.
Right, because everybody knew that got added, just got added to the bottom of the list.
Okay, but we did skip over Gex then.
Yeah, Gex got moved to the bottom of the list when he shouldn't. Before everybody was added on.
Yeah, you biggie. Because I thought we were just letting everybody get their one roll and then re-roll and we roll added. So ain't no big thing.
I mean, okay. Let's just resort it. So now it's Harper's. Harper's on Acolyte. Double strike. One's going to be a hit, one's going to be a miss for 8. And then we go to Jalen.
All right. We'll do this again.
All right, and before you get too crazy, the 8 will drop him.
All right. And then I will move my hunter's mark to the cultist.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
All right, back to the guard Drake. We'll do, for kicks, we'll do a double tail swipe this time. Doesn't matter, both misses. Gwen Nora on the dragon. Double hit with the rage enhancement.
Oh, nice.
So 11 and 16. Back to Jonathan.
Finally. Plus. Plus. So 20 damage.
There you go. And again, maybe.
And
Okay. Oh, and see, now you're getting all the ones out of there.
Yeah.
so for another 16 damage.
Okay.
Kick's gonna attack the cultist.
The green one? Or which one?
The white one. That's a miss, though, right?
Yes. That'll do it. Ooh, big 12.
12.
That one's
That's his
looking pretty rough. Okay, there's only one acolyte left on the board. I added one more spell to these guys' thing. I might as well use it for fun before he dies. He's going to point at Leosin and he's going to cast So you point at one creature you can see within range, and the sound of a bell fills the air around it. For a moment, the target must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw or take damage. DC 12. It's like, I curse you, the Leosin. And Leosin big time fails. So I'm actually casting that. It didn't give me. I mean, that's a cantrip.
Yeah. Total that's like if he's taking damage, you do a 1d12. If he hasn't taken damage, I think it's a
1d8.
1d8. So did Leosin take damage on other battles?
But when you reach the 5th level, it goes up. What level are these guys, technically? It doesn't actually say. I guess they can be whatever level I want them to be. I'm going to say he's a level 5. Because you guys are level 8, so he's got to be at least a 5. He's not an 11, so that's 13. All right, then we go to the Emerald Enclave. We'll do some arrow shots at that last acolyte. For 11, is that enough? It is. So that one is dead. All right, back to the dragon. Gwenora one more time. $17 is a miss. All right, to Leosin. He's going to see if he can cool the dragon down just a little bit. 17 for 13. Is 17 a hit? It is for 13. Ray of Frost. All right, Acolyte. And again, there's 2 alive. Or sorry, cultist. Double scimitar on Jonathan. Both miss. Hand crossbow on, let's say, Gwenora, which is a hit at 19 for 4. And then we go to Harper's on... They're going to switch over to Dragon. Miss hit for 9. And back to Jalen.
All right. Let's fling some more magic arrows. Or 14 on my cultist friend.
Okay, and yep, that kills that one as well. That one's dead.
Bonus action to the Drake.
Okay.
And that'll end my turn.
Speaking of Drake, back to Jonathan on... He's going to tail swipe you one more time and miss as he turns around, bites you, and also misses. Gwenora. Hit. Pair of 12s.
How's the Drake looking? Or not the Drake, the dragon.
It's looking a little beat up.
You really think you're going to stop raging, Lenora?
No, you are.
I'll just put her on a boat.
All right. So flail on the Drake. Plus... Plus... So that would be 18 damage.
Yep. 13.
Yep.
All right, that one's looking a little beat up.
That'll be my turn.
As we go to Gex.
All right. Gex sees the cultist now is gone, so he is actually going to move up to the edge of that building there, and make his way there. And he, hey, I know it's in the middle of battle, but try not to kill the dragon.
As the dragon
And-
lets out a big roar.
Yeah, see, I'm on your side.
Seeing as how I understood the dragon, what did the dragon just say? Or was it just a roar?
Just a roar.
Gex gonna try to take a shot at the Drake there in front of Jonathan.
All right, can Gex finish it? Let's find out.
12 damage.
All right.
13.
You got it. You pop her with the Eldritch Blast, and it roots up on its hind legs and falls backwards and dies.
Okay, Jonathan. Now go up and talk to your dragon buddy, like you did the other one.
Or you might want to kill the last cultist first.
Yeah, we can take care of that guy, little guy. I mean, come on, look around the dead bodies. I think we got it. You focus on talking to that big dragon.
All right, Emerald Enclave. Actually, hold on one second. Oh, this is interesting. So the Emerald Enclave is going to attempt to do something here. They're going to cast this on the dragon. Entangle.
Nice.
So, yeah, grasping weeds and vines sprout up from the ground in a 20-foot square, and I'll position it so it's off of our guys. So, it's a DC 12 strength check. We'll start with that. Here we go. And it succeeds. Oh, wait, sorry. Yeah. It succeeds. Is there anything on half? So the creature's not restrained.
No.
No.
It's just difficult terrain.
Yep. All right. The dragon really didn't like that. Not one bit. So... it's time for a little breath weapon. So you see it charges up, and it basically fires it in a line that shoots straight from where it's looking. So it's just gonna hit Gwenora and Emerald and Harper's. It's gonna like fire off in that direction. So it's a DC 11 Dex, and it's gonna take potentially 18 damage because I think it automatically rolled the 48. Actually, just a quick science, real quick. If I do this again, is it also 18 again? Okay, it is not rolling. I'm gonna have to roll that myself.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll see if they make the DC 11 dex. So, Gwenora. Okay. Harper's. Okay, they both succeed. But they'll take half of whatever this is going to be. Half of 11. That wasn't too bad for him. And then
Baby
Gwenora.
dragon.
Yeah. All right, and then we move back over to Leosin. He's just gonna try and just ice him down again. And he misses. The last cultist. Crossbow miss on Gwenora. Harper's. Double sword strike dragon. 1 hits for 5. And back to Jalen. Actually, here's super quick before you go. Do we want to finish this fight tonight, or do we want to call it here?
I want to do something before we go.
I would say we probably have 5-10 minutes of fight left.
Actually, no. I will bonus action my Hunter's Mark to the dragon, and then we'll pause there. And I'll do my turn when we come back.
Okay.
That works for me.
Works good. Can you say that hint one more time?
So the hint would carry into the next session because you guys haven't gotten to what I would consider the decision yet. But it is, the hint is simply, I think I said, you guys are strong.
Oh, so it's a decision. See? We finagled enough hint out of him. I was thinking I was going to have to suplex this final cultist.
No, it is something. It's definitely a decision that at this point you'd make in the next session, and depending on what you choose, or maybe you don't even make the decision at all. Maybe you just skip over it. Like, that's possible.